Alright, what's up guys? So, I got a video request from Portality, and he wants me to talk about how people assume most people like socializing a lot are extroverted. Yeah, because I feel like it's an extroverted world out there. I feel like most people uh, love to hang out and get their energy from others. So, when they interact with someone that is more reserved, quiet, and introverted, they expect them to talk more, and when they don't see them interacting really as much or things like that, then they start to shake their head. They start to get confused, and it kind of makes them feel intimidated sometimes because some people can't stand silence. Makes them insecure and stuff. And it's crazy how, like, these people out there that always expect someone to talk all the time. Like, not everyone's a big talker. Not everyone wants to be a social butterfly, basically. Right? Like, there's people that don't want to hang out as much either. Some people that are, like, extroverted want to be too clingy, and they want to blow up their phone to hang out or tell them to go to this place and let's do this together, right? When really this person already told this person that I don't enjoy those things. I'd rather have my own company. I'd rather stay in the house and chill, you know? Sometimes not sometimes, a lot of times these extroverts don't get that with introverts. They don't understand their boundaries at times. I mean, if we lived in a world that was like we didn't have to socialize really, then it would be more of an introverted world. People um, wouldn't have the need to socialize all the time. I feel like that's a lot of it. A lot of it too. We are social creatures, but every human's different. I guess some humans need more socializing to get their energy. Some humans need to take a break, and they need it here and there. That's basically what it is. But since I said before, we live in an extroverted world. Like, a lot of them expect others to be like them. It's not everybody, you know. Like, not everyone has that charismatic personality that is likable socially. Not everyone's like that. These extroverts expect everyone to be like that. Not the case. Yeah, and it just sucks when you have those people ask you those personal questions, and they say, "Why are you so quiet? Why don't you speak up more? Why are you soft spoken?" I mean, some people just don't want to talk all the time. Some people just rather think before they speak to somebody about certain things, and they only want to say things when they want to talk. They don't want to be forcefully talking when they don't want to, and that just makes it awkward. It's kind of annoying in that sense. I guess it's even like you're even more of an outcast if you're like introverted and a loner because um, like they expect you to have friends. They expect you to go out there and do extroverted activities, and you're not like that, you know? You prefer to be alone, even though you may have some friends, right? And you prefer to be quiet. That's it. That separates you from majority of people out there, you know? I'm not saying, and that's not meaning saying you're a special person, you know? That's not what it means. It's just you just don't relate to them, you know? That's not who you are, and it makes you feel more of an outcast in a way. Like, not everyone wants to go to a family gathering. Not everyone wants to go out and drink and talk to random people all the time, you know? Or hang out with a group of friends constantly. Some people just rather stay inside and just watch some TV. They rather play some video games or things like that, you know? Because sometimes socializing comes with a cost, and if you go out all the time with people, you may get in an altercation with somebody or someone that you may like, or you feel like hanging out with these people are fake, you know? So sometimes it's just best to be introverted and kind of be reserved and keep to yourself. And these extroverted people don't understand that there's people that don't want to be like them, you know, because of the reasons I said. But I'm trying to think of anything else. Yeah, sometimes there's just people that just talk. They talk all the time, and they're intentionally doing it, and they're trying to talk about themselves constantly, and that could be very irritating, right? Especially as an introvert, and they expect you to listen to them when, like, you really don't want to when they're just kind of taking over the conversation and they're just talking about themselves all day long. Stuff that's already been said, or like, say they interrupt you when you want to share about your experience about the conversation, or your input on the debate, or your feedback on or what they need to improve on, you know what I mean? They take over the conversation, and it's just you know, I mean, some people, it's like maybe something like autism or things like that can make people have a hard time taking turns talking, but there's people out there that do it on purpose, though, and that's annoying. They're entitled, they're self-centered, they're self-absorbed. They don't want to hear constructive criticism. They don't want to hear another side, you know. And when there's a lot of people that are like that in this world. They expect you to be the same, and you're just not like that, you know. But yeah, I guess that's it, though. I'll catch you guys on another one.